Greetings to all. My name is Swapan. Hope all of you are doing fine there. So very nice that today we are sitting here and trying to go down the memory lane of PCTE. But I recall how I got connected with this PCTE. In fact, I got connected with PCTE even before the start of PCTE. I was doing BTech at PAU, and one of my friends, Sandeep Gautam, he got me connected with Dr. KNS Kang, who was doing PhD at that time in business management department at PAU. So we got connected. Dr. Kang used to come and to our college, BTech college, agricultural engineering college, to conduct quiz. Dr. Kang was known as a very nice organizer during his student days. I still remember that they used to have this program with the name of Anjuman at PAU. This was a cultural function, literary function, and he was the main organizer as a student. So we used to hang over, there was a juice corner, and in front of that there used to be a wall. And we used to sit on that wall and in the evenings. And I still remember Dr. Kang's had a bullet with the green color. He looked very smart, he was tall, he still know his personality. But then one thing best about his bullet was that his bullet was being used by each one of his friends. And Dr. Kang was famous because he was one of the eldest in our group. So at that time we used to call him Paji. So he was in a way Jagat Paji, means everyone used to come and ask him, Paji, can I take this bike? So more often his bike was always with his friends. And then one fine day I came to know that they are searching for a teacher who can teach mathematics in the coaching institute of theirs. With the name of Excel they started. And this coaching institute was, I think, one of the first MBA coaching institute in Ludhiana. I'm talking this about around the year 94. Then I was teaching tuitions. I was always into that. I was always supporting my family. My father passed away in 92. I was still doing my BTech. So I was doing tuitions. I was a science student, so I was doing tuitions at homes. And then I think the journey started. Even at that time, I was not thinking that we'll sticking for such long time. So even during that journey, I was very young. I was maybe final year of BTech. So you can see that even the students were almost of my age, or maybe 1 year younger than me. But then we focused on, and during the daytime, we used to get together, 3 of us, and we used to plan for the evening. It's not like that we were teaching like that. Me and Dr. Kang, because he was also BTech from NIT Kurukshetra, that time REC Kurukshetra, and then his MBA and doing PhD. So very good in maths, both of us. So we took control of the maths. We used to have sessions before that, means before we went for actual coaching, we used to plan for it. So our name grew and many students joined, and they joined the best of the institutes all over India. And even now they are in connect with us. Suddenly Dr. Kang said that there is an opportunity that we can even open the college where we can offer this formal MBA ourselves. So one thing I admire about Dr. Kang, was always thinking in a process, how can we grow? And although from resources point of view, not many resources, but then the ideas were there. And then I don't know how many of you know that this Punjab Technical University, to which we are affiliated, it came into being in 1997. Then he floated this idea in the family to all. And then I think here comes the role of our founder chairman. How can we forget him? I'm a little getting emotional remembering him. Wing Commander H.S. Gill. As his designation suggests, he was an Air Force person. full of spirits, always very positive. So then I think Dr. Kang floated the idea with this Gill sir at the backing. I again think that resources were very limited, but then the spirit. So you can say that this journey, if I remember, this is an example of how even now so many startup culture is there. So money and resources, I think, is a secondary thing. So this I feel that this journey you can take in that way also. Not many resources were there from the finance part, money part, but then they had the spirit, and Dr. Kang had this zeal to contribute in the education sector. Because I think the credit goes to his background. His father is a renowned scientist, was a renowned scientist in NDRI Karnal. So he always gave them the best education. And then Dr. Kang thought that I should contribute this back to the society. Because at that time colleges were very few. And not many people were getting chances in Punjab to get the education. If you remember, even my BTech days, MBA, very few institutes were there. Students used to travel outside, maybe Bangalore, maybe Pune. And it was a limitation for the girls. I think girls could not go. So I remember that 98 was the year when we thought that we will start. And Badowal is the area where the land was taken, and so it's around 2 acre land, if I remember. So they started building, but then something happened technically. The affiliation was delayed by 1. So again, I think that was a hard time, because I think it was all maybe the borrowed money. It was not own money, because at that time also means you need a lot of money to start a college. Coaching institute is one thing, and starting a college, private college, and where you are not getting any aid. So 1 year, if it is got delayed, and if you have taken borrowed money, the interest you can understand. So they were the hard times. So it happened 1 year late, but it happened. And it was like only 3 rooms we started. 3 rooms were there. And 1 office of principals. Of course, Dr. Kang became one of the youngest directors. I think he was 34. There was a talk of the town, one of the youngest director. At the age of 34 years, he was the director. So we divided our roles. Obviously, Dr. Kang was the guiding spirit as academics. He always had the vision. And Gill sir was always there to take care of the finance part and all that. And Mrs. Kang, I think at that time she was very active journalist at that time. Because nothing was established. We could not leave everything. So she was doing very active journalism. At that time, I think Indian Express came into being, and Mrs. Kang was instrumental in doing Ludhiana Newsline. First of the Ludhiana series started, and she was again with a lot of energy, passion doing the journalism also. But then admissions were very important. So then I volunteered that I will do this role. I will be meeting with the students and will be sitting at the front desk. I will not say the challenging times, because we were very clear that okay. But then we had the patience, and we all as a team, even Gill sir was sometimes he used to come and sit at the front desk, and we used to deal with the students, because we never felt that okay, there's a difference. We all were doing everything. Because in the beginning, we can't have so many resources that we can have so many people. So I still remember those days when the students came, and as infrastructure, not much was there to show. Only 3 rooms. And 1 reception, and then 1 office, and then Dr. Kang's office, that's it. And a lot of questions were there. But then, because we were very honest at our own, means that honesty, I think, paid. Means we were very clear that we are going to give the quality education. The questions were very genuine, why we will trust you. But then we said that you can trust us because it's our first year, we will work very hard. So in that way, we tried to convince them, but it was not easy. So that is why here I will like to thank my first batch of MBA, BBA and BCA. I will not say special batch, but it was a batch, means you can understand the first batch. I'm really thankful this is an opportunity where I can have a feeling of gratitude for them. I don't know why they believed us. Now you can talk to them also if you get an opportunity why they believed us. We constructed 3 rooms, and after constructing 3 rooms, we constructed a stage. If you go in campus 1, our old campus, a stage was constructed. People were thinking that why stage is being constructed. Dr. Kang said that this is going to be our playground. Means this is going to be the ground where the students will be, their personalities will be shaped. Even then, how can I forget our founding teachers? Dr. Kushdeep Dharni. Now he's doctor, he is now joined PAU Business Management Department. And then how can I forget Professor Deol? He was in relation with Mrs. Kang's maternal uncle. How can I forget his classes he was teaching organizational behavior to his students. He used to come through from Chandigarh. Lot of passion. Means still a role model for us, because students were not coming only for the attendance in his class. And then people started joining the journey. A lot of people then joined. This is how the teamwork started. So then we came with this idea of a day called Wednesday activity. And even if we were grooming the students of ours, then we came with this idea that professional organizations, there have to be a dress code also sometimes. This is how. Then we came up with this idea, can every Wednesday the students can be informals? Means with shirts and trousers and tie on. So that Wednesday activity, we used to have the last 2 hours where because 110 students were there only. So we all used to sit in and used to take this advantage of the stage. And we used to have the activities like extempore, so that students come out of their shell. I still remember there were students like, I still remember one of our BBA first year student, Gautam Sikri. Very, very dear student of mine. PCTE, we were very clear that we had to make every student to grow. Not only the few students who will be doing well and they will be just, this is how the trend is. That few students are doing well, let them do well again and again. But then, because 110 students were there, we were working on each and every student. And then we made them to leave all their whatever inhibitions they had. And I think here the role of Mrs. Kang, Harpreet Kang, because she was a journalist and she had a command on the language. Being me from the BTech background, you can understand. But then she contributed there a lot by motivating the students, you can do it. I still remember Gautam Sikri now, he says that in the beginning, because now he's one of the best orators, not only the best orators, he's one of the best, he judges also now so many events at the very high level. So he shared with me that they were not that confident at all. They could not even think that they can go on the stage and speak. But then Kang ma'am made them realize their potential and forced them very positively go into the stage and start reading at least the newspaper. He said that I can't even read the newspaper. That confidence was not there. But then slowly these kind of things happened, and then every Wednesday we used to have an activity where we all sit together, all 110 students. And I still remember the family kind of atmosphere of this. From this you can make it out that all these BBA, BBA and BCA students were calling their MBA colleagues like Bhaiya, Didi. So this Wednesday activity, I think we are still continuing with that. And then the culture of presentation. Again, because but I again feel why these activities are coming, because we are very clear with the vision that we have to develop the students holistically, not only book results. We were working on that also. Academically also we got the best of the results during that time. Many gold medals started coming in the very first year. we started getting gold medals and silver medals in PTU. So that was also coming. Academically also we were getting very strong. So I still remember in year 2000, I already had a passion of culture activities because I already told that I was doing active theatre in my PAU days, and then even after that, even I continued that, doing a lot of performances in Punjabi Bhavan and all that. So we came up with this that, okay, Dr. Kang said that can we go to the IITs to learn? Because IITs, you know that they are the benchmarks. And I still remember year 2000, we started in 99, year 2000, this team of Gautam Sikri, Akhil Dharni, Akhil Chawla, Jaskamal, I remember these names, Amit Kansal. I took a team there to IIT Kanpur. There was a culture function used to be there. So we learnt a lot from there. And then I still remember when our team came back, Dr. Kang had a discussion with all of us. I went as a teacher, then students, what we can implement here. And we implemented a lot of things from IIT there. And because the vision was that we have to grow. We have to grow. It's not only academically, overall, learning from the best of the institutes, implementing them at our institute. So then Dr. Kang said that how can we have these culture functions? Because there again, the global things will happen. If our team has gone to IIT, how the teams, other colleges can come to our campus. So then came the idea of this culture function, inter-college culture function with the name of SAS. Now SAS is again a name not given by us. In PCTE we have a philosophy, can we go to the masses and can get their ideas? So Dr. Kang said that, okay, can we float that we want to the student that we want to start a function with this inter-college, can they switch the names? So I still remember a name came with SAS, name came from the students. So then it became a brand afterward, SAS. People used to look forward for SAS. And then even teams from Pakistan started coming to SAS. I think you were just showing me the albums. I don't know how many times they came to this inter-college function of SAS, and then we also started going to Pakistan. But the idea was this, that okay, and then I still remember to create awareness about this SAS inter-college function. How can we create the awareness? How can we invite the teams? Then the idea came, can we go for a car rally? Again, we were showing in the albums the car rally. Even I didn't know that these photographs are with us till now. Very nice that showing it, you just opened up, they're lying here. And so 16 cars, if I remember precisely, 16 cars we all got together, and students' cars, teachers' cars. And we had a car rally, but we were inviting for our first SAS in February 2020. So we went to Mandi Gobindgarh. There was an institute with the name of PIMT Mandi Gobindgarh. 2000. 99 we started, and then February 2000.
So the car rally went all around?
All around the Punjab. Wherever the Institute of Punjab Technical University were there, even we invited APJ also. Jalandhar, we went to Jalandhar, Mandi Gobindgarh. So we went all through, and this became a buzz of the city that okay, the cars were going, and then we invited the teams. So many teams registered. If I remember correctly, my memory goes right, it may be wrong also. More than 15 teams registered in our first event. To be precisely, maybe 16 teams. When I think Dr. Kang can confirm. Dr. Kang has more sharp memory than me. And it was a huge success. The best part was about this function SAS is this, that we never participated ourselves in that. As students, we never participated in the events. We just organized. Because in the business management or otherwise also in the management, organizing skills are very important. So behind the stage also how you handle the things, not only in the front of the stage. But the compares and all that comparing happened. So we took it very to that micro level. And then we said that how can we improve our own students? Then came the idea of another function with the name, today even it is now a brand, Koshish. I still remember they used to have the events like mock press conference. where the student, even in the Wednesday activity, the mock press conference, they used to come dressed as a leader. I still remember somebody is acting like Lalu Prasad Yadav, and the speaking in that way only. ठीक चल रहा है क्या?
बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है।
ज़्यादा डिटेल में तो नहीं जा रहा?
नहीं, ये अच्छा है सर। आपको लग रहा है मुझे तो कुछ याद ही नहीं है।
हाँ नहीं, मुझे लग रहा था नहीं याद है। पर जब फोकस किया ना, तो फोकस हो गया तो फिर that is what you said. When you will focus, it will come. So it is coming naturally. So I was telling about the Koshish. So Koshish became a brand in itself as interclass. Means how our students will get an opportunity to go on the stage and participate in various literary and cultural events, so that they get confident. And when tomorrow the placement companies come, they are able to express themselves nicely. So this Ehsaas and Koshish now have grown into, if you see now, it's a PCT Festa Week, that what you have seen. Then we added even inter-school turf also in that category. So, but then again credit goes to all those students, all those teachers who may not be with us right now. They may be at different places. I still remember Dr. Gautam Bansal. He joined in 2001. Again, a very passionate teacher, very passionate, again a human being, very good human being. So he also contributed in that journey. Even our students also started joining. How can I forget Pallavi ma'am? But she was our student first of all in the first batch. Even you may not be knowing Dr. Gurprit Gill, our director administration. He was the first batch pass out MBA. So this is how I think, and then a lot of people kept on joining us, and they stayed with us for so many years. So how can I forget their contribution? It's always a teamwork. Teaching and non-teaching, I still remember so many names in the non-teaching staff also. Person name called Baljit Singh. So even old students remember him so fondly. He was again a non-teaching, but then he was taking care of the campus so nicely. Then we had our first office person, I still remember, Tara Singh ji. I don't know where he is today. And then our own Captain Saab, again, one of the non-teaching superintendent. So how can I forget the contribution of all these, even the gardeners. The gardener, because if you see even the green campus now, that environment is very important. And now I think we are touching around 5,000, 110 to 5,000 long 26 years journey. It was a very gradual and evolving process. Even we grew. Yes, we grew older from. But I think the internal growth, what happened in PCT, I think it is unmatching. For me, it has been a very, very fruitful journey that growth has happened, and we all have grown. So wherever I go, I find a PCT. I go to the airports. Coincidentally, one of they're there. I go to Chandigarh. I go to any place. In Ludhiana, if I start walking around, I'm with my family. So they also see that, okay, my children say, my wife says that your students are always there. Because thousands of students have passed out. And when they come back, we keep calling them back for alumni meets and even best alumni award during our convocation. And when they come and in front of all the people, when they go on the stage and they share their journey, that a very big contribution in their journey is from PCT. Then you feel that, okay, means you are there, you also have contributed. And that gives I think the more motivation that, okay, we are on the right path. So someone asked me that, okay, how you will rate journey of PCT in one word? I will say that one word I will say, we have been very consistent. Consistency is the word. We have never gone out of our value system. What is right, we are doing. We have never become the followers. We at PCTE are always leaders in doing the things rightly. We feel so proud. That is why the teachers are sticking to us. Sometimes I remember Dr. Kapil Prashar and Dr. Rajpreet Chitwal. So I remember their names so fondly. Means Dr. Kapil Prashar had been with us for 19 years, our Dean Computers, and then our Director Campus 2 Business Management, Dr. Rajpreet Chitwal. He was our first MBIB first batch pass out. And then he did 1 year with the industry, and then he joined us, and he's still with us. So they all have contributed. It's not that only they are. There are so many names. Other day, I was knowing that this Mr. Amit Sethi was telling. He's our HOD Business Management. The 10 years now he is here. For last 10 years he has been here. So many. Yes, Prabjot ma'am, that conversation, you were also there, and she was also telling that she is here since, she has been here since 2010. So, but then we have stopped counting the years. How can we keep on counting the years? It's all we are doing the journey together, and Dr. Puneet is also, I think now more than 10 years, our Director Pharmacy. This interaction is again making me to evolve myself. I'm looking back what we have done, and what again now we are thinking what next to do, because 26 years we have done. Now what next 20 years, 26 years? How will we evolve? And that reminds our logo, freedom to evolve. And then how can we forget the international students, 2003, early days. The first batch of from South Africa, they joined. And then now only the 6 students came in 2003. And I'm really feeling very nice that journey continued, not stopped there only. Now we are touching around 500 international students from more than 60 countries all over. They have been here from time to time. So again, the international students are adding a lot. Means they are making us global. But they come from, they add some perspective, their perspective. They are coming from different countries, culture. We are learning their culture. And you remember the International Week we celebrate with them. So our Indian students get motivated from their culture. And then they also get motivated from our culture. They are learning our language. So it's becoming one family. So if our youngsters will be having this all holistic perspective, holistic development, they will not only be contributing economically, but they will be contributing value-wise also to the society, so that our society families become more harmonious. This is how we are doing.
We'll stop this session here, sir, and then we'll complete more of its opinion.
I can.